they're definitely in for a fair set of challenges, and they don't necessarily have the same approach to things. So it's a little bit of kind of figuring out how to face this next chapter together. It's like they've just suddenly got 8 children and are learning co-parenting.
What's up, everyone? Tania here with PopCulture.com, and we're chatting with 2 of the stars from CBS's Ghosts, Rose McIver and Utkarsh Ambudkar, about season 2 of TV's #1 comedy. Guys, thanks so much for joining us today.
Oh, thanks for having us.
Of course. So let's dig in. I don't want to spoil anything, but the opening credits this season are very interesting and they differ from season 1. And I love, everyone's going to see these little Easter eggs. I feel like they hint at some possible plot points for season 2. So with everything that you guys have filmed so far, what are some interesting plot points or even character backstories that you've been really interested in seeing this year? Rose, let's start with you.
Well, I'm really looking forward to, there's an episode where Sasapis asks Sam to not let a tree get cut down on the side of the property. There's this tree that he wants to protect. And it's such a complex and interesting story. It's so nuanced. It's so funny. It's nice to see Roman get a chance to shine. That's one that's coming up early that I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah. Utkarsh, what about you?
I think there's a lot of Hetty in this season that's really funny. Hetty is having sort of a personal awakening. She grew up in a time where women weren't really allowed to express themselves or at all in a way that I think was did a disservice to her. And so now in this season, thanks to Flower and some of the other ghosts and Samantha, she's getting a chance to emancipate herself, so to speak. And it's very satisfying and also hilarious.
Yeah. And I love that, fans love Jay and Sam so much. You guys have such a great dynamic on screen. And the Joes did tease that, season 2 would showcase the stresses of running a business. And seeing as Sam can give into the ghosts sometimes and she gives into their shenanigans, how much of a strain do you think we can expect between the 2 this season?
Well, as much as none. We love each other. It's like
the most inspiring couple to me that's on television.
Yeah.
The amount that we ride through together, and the fact that Jay stands by Sam and believes her, and it's so sweet. It's so inspiring, truly, to me. But yeah, I think they are definitely in for a fair set of challenges, and they don't necessarily have the same approach to things. So it's a little bit of kind of figuring out how to face this next chapter together. It's like they've just suddenly got 8 children and are learning co-parenting.
Yeah. Yeah, they are like a lot of like children. Every time I see them, like you guys are always trying to like handle them and they're always all over the place. But I do understand that there are some new ghosts coming up this season. And the Joes did tease some of the things. One of them was like the ghost stuck in the car, which was very interesting. Has there been a ghost that you guys you guys are clear to talk about that you are excited to see, or anything of that nature?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a housewife, a repressed housewife that lives at the Farnsby's house that we are able to kind of explore a little bit more this season. There's all sorts of people who come and go, and we have a ton of guest cast this year. We definitely get to see a lot more of our lovely Nigel, who's in the relationship with Isaac, and we get to watch their kind of love story blossom, which is so exciting, going from a character who hadn't come out last year to be in this relationship that he's in now. But of course, that also has its set of challenges. So it's a chance to dig deeper into all of the people that hopefully fans have come to love already.
I think Rose just hit it right on the head. We have a lot of new ghosts coming in. Yeah, I would literally just say the same exact thing. Yeah. It was well answered.
And in a perfect Kiwi accent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Has there been something so exciting about this season that you didn't expect seeing from last season to now, like especially with the growth? Like the show has been so phenomenal. It's grown so much. It's now airing in like England. We've got on Paramount Plus over there. We've got it in Italy and Spain. And so I'm just wondering, like, how exciting has it been this whole journey so far?
Really refreshing. I think we had high hopes, and now with this 8:30 slot behind young Sheldon and with So Help Me Todd coming after us, with my Pitch Perfect alum Skylar Astin leading that, I think we've got like a really great night of comedy on television for families to come and watch together. And it's just a nice place. It's a nice place, I think, for families to come that doesn't really exist on television right now.
Totally. And it's surreal. Like, so many things are coming out. I think there's over 1,000 TV shows airing currently. I think that's what I heard, which seems insane, or out this year, maybe. I may have made up that statistic, but no one's going to fact check me right now. So I'm sticking to it. Over 1,000 current airing TV shows, and ours has managed to kind of capture some amazing fan base that has been so supportive. So yeah, we're still just pinching ourselves really and hanging on for the ride.
Well, it really is driven by the fans. This is a show that the people are what's driving both our passion and I think the show's success. We're like came out of nowhere, not really a lot of like critical this and that or like awards buzz or anything. And we're here because people love watching the show. It's 100% why I started acting, is just to like put smiles on people's face and bring a little joy. So I'm glad it's working.
Yeah, I'm sure next season we're going to see you guys getting all the nominations for all the things, because the first 4 episodes I've seen are phenomenal. They're so good. Before I do let you guys go, I know that Mark Hamill has been your number 1 cheerleader. So the big question is, when can we expect him at Woodstone?
Look, from your lips to God's ears, we want Mark Hamill on our show. We are constantly amazed by his grace. Like in social media, the way he responds to everybody, the way he takes the time to kind of value and be a fan himself, he has an understanding and a value of fans and what they mean and what they can create. So we're very moved that he has kind of chosen our show to be so supportive of. And if he would ever come to stay at Woodstone Mansion, we'd be honored.
We're all really hoping for this. Guys, thank you so much for your time. And I'm stoked for season 2. I know the fans are so excited. They cannot wait. Guys, for more with Ghosts and everything Utkarsh and Roast, keep it locked to popculture.com for the latest.